I'm Robbie, and I love...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Hosting the series tonight in Houston, it'll be the Rockets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, playing here in the finals, they're in the midst of a dominant run through the postseason, winning all but 2 games to this point. All right, on the heels of taking both home games to start this final series, how different is this Game 3 going to be, Kenny, now that the finals have shifted venues?
Oh, you got to be prepared to face an aggressive team tonight. You know, this team's desperate for a win, so you can't just come in unprepared. It's a lot harder to win games on the road. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
You know, they lose this one, the first 2 games would just be viewed as them holding serve on it. The win here would nearly cement them as the champs. I think they can do it tonight. We might as well crown them already.
Wow.
That's big news. I'm predicting they're going to win this game. Yeah.
Well, if they win tonight, they'll be up 3-0.
They'll be up 3-0.
And nobody's ever come back from
They're going to win tonight.
This might be the first time. This could be the first time.
Stop it.
Well, they're not even down 3-0 yet. We're getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yes,
but
we are.
we're good at that. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, they can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this 3rd game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
The Bulls start out with the ball. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Patrick Patterson is out there with Jimmy Butler. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's Lopez in at the 5. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. A shot by Harden, wide open, drains the 3-pointer. Harden's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jordan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here is Harden. Jordan with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always finishes strong, just like he did there.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Jordan. James Harden again from deep. Harden's got 6 points.
And it's clear that Harden is a high IQ player. I mean, in pick and roll sets, you can see it. His decision making is just extraordinary.
Jordan against Harden. Jordan gets to Rondo. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Patterson can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Harden missing again.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Harden against Jordan. Knocked loose and stolen by Harrell. In the corner, Harden. Back to Brooks. Pass to Capella. Dishes to Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Jordan gets to Patterson. Outside Jordan. Back to Butler. Jordan dishes to Butler. Offensive rebound. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Butler. Brooks outside. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
When it really went well according to plan there for the D, they completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from Jordan. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Mahinmi's checked in for Clint Capella. Markieff Morris comes in for Harrell. Young's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Aaron Brooks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Spates checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in. Chicago trailing here. Brooks out there with Gordon. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Decker, and it's Mahinmi, and it's the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. They grabbed their own miss. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
Well, that's because this is a very evenly matched game, and I would not be surprised if it comes down to a thrilling finish, too.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He had 37 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
I mean, you know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
Well, let's see if he gets special attention now by the defense. You know, obviously they saw what we saw, but how much did they try to take away from him early on?
With you, kicks to Jordan. 6 to shoot, and there's the foul. It's on Sam Decker. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in, then for the Bulls. Robin Lopez is checked in for Withey, and it's Patterson in for Miricic. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
For Chicago, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one drops. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And who would expect anything less? Tremendous poise at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Butler. Back to Jordan. Lopez outside. The drive by Jordan. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
And here's Decker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Chicago shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Harrell, he's checked in for Sam Decker. Free throw good, Jordan.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Brooks kicks to Harrell. And there's the feed to Gordon. And stolen by Jordan. Jumps up. And the dunk by Jordan.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosive?
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
I know.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. We take a look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, James Harden just trailing him.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Poke loose, out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
Looking to end the drought. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Patterson kicks to Rondo. Releases. Rockets with the rebound. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, though it could be a learning opportunity for them. Failed to execute on just a few key plays. It could have been the difference that put them over the top.
6 to shoot. There's Gordon with the 3. That one's not going to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rondo gets to Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Houston. Young comes in for Trevor Ariza. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Patrick Patterson. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
He's not the most prolific shooter from downtown, but someone on defense still has to check him.
Jordan against Young. Jordan inside.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And the Rockets making a change here. Miami's checked in. Rockets trail by 13. Harden kicks to Gordon.
Yo, who got James? Get James!
Grant against Harden. The 3 from Morris. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes to Portis. Back to Jordan. Goes up at the stripe. Bulls have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The first one falls. Mirotic is checked in for Portis. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Easy out here.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Gordon against Jordan. Here's Gordon. 4 seconds left. No good on the shot. He gets it up. That one, no good. And that concludes the first half. Bulls out front, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially unforced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good work, guys. Nicely done. Where do you guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos? I kind of want to go tacos. I love the energy, fellas. I really do.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Oh, yeah, he's crafty, very difficult to defend one-on-one. We may see more double teams roll his way the second half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Jordan in at shooting guard. Robin Lopez out there with Patrick Patterson. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Butler in at small forward. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Rondo from deep. Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one drops. And that's now 28 points for Jordan.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jordan against Harden. Lets it go with a three. The Rockets with another miss.
Oh, and that's yet another miss to start this second half. They are now 0 for 3.
Here's Jordan. Harden with the defensive effort. Rockets trailed by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reza passes to Capella. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
He hasn't been the same in his second half shooting from the perimeter after an impressive first half.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. There's the triple. Harden missing again.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Well, it hasn't been his best, just to say the least. He just needs to calm down out there and let the game come to him.
Fires top of the key. Ariza no luck.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Timeout, timeout. Start it. Bring it in. Take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate.
That's a ball.
One second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. They've got Young, Tony Douglas out there with Brian Roberts. Then there's Harrell. And it's Morris in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They break it out 5-on-3 from 13. The rebound by Patterson. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morris dishes to Roberts. Houston moving it around. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Harrell. Morris has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. Jordan kicks to Patterson. Back to Jordan. Feeds to Grant for 3. The shot will not fall. And Houston the other way now. Nick Young on the wing. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sam Decker's checked in for Nick Young. The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan with the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Now here's Harrell. He kicks to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Now, this would be a totally different ball game if his shot was on target like it usually is.
Jordan.
Oh! I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
And Spates gets it to go.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken full advantage of it.
Douglas with it. He dishes it to Morris. To halt the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Zipser, the pass to Jordan. Kicks to Spates. Back to Jordan. The pass to Grant. There's the dish to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. No good from Grant. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morris. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. Morris a screen over in the corner. Decker misses the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Jordan with the bucket.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jordan.
His defense was outstanding tonight, and the sense of timing that he had was a big part of it. Anytime it looked like there might be a big momentum swing, he was out there to come up with a big steal and keep things going their way.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
Nick Young's checked in for Harrell. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Douglas. Down low. Here's Decker. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Well, it's really too bad that they found themselves a little too late in this one.
Portis kicks to Spates, and the slam dunk by Spates.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
But that's just tremendous work by them in setting the pace of the game to their favor and maintaining that throughout the game.
Douglas for three. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And a wide open look for Jordan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jordan's got 47 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
Not at all. You can tell his confidence is really soaring as a result. He wants the ball in his hands any chance he can get it.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Free throw good, Jordan. Good on both.
Wow. Never thought it would be this easy.
Now Young. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Holland saying,
Yo, Press. Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
Hey, this is Shaq. You were on another level tonight. When was the last time you felt in complete control of a game like this?
I don't know, man. When was the last time we played? I mean, come on, I'm always in control on the court. Ever since I got that little plastic hoop as a kid, you know the joint that goes over the door? Man, I've been the best. So I'm used to playing dudes like puppets on the court. And tonight was no different, man.
Well, excuse-moi. Back to you, Ernie. This kid's too arrogant for me.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.